everyone. My name is Saiti Kumar.
And my name is Vaibhav Prashant Nair. We are from IGCSE 10 and are delighted to be your host for this episode of Smart 360, More Than Just News.
This season promises to bring you exciting news, updates on inspiring initiatives, and meaningful conversations happening at GIIS campuses and beyond.
We aim to not only share information but also to spark your curiosity and foster a love for learning. Plus, we promise to make it fun along the way.
So, without further ado, let's dive into today's episode.
Today, we take you inside one of the most moving events of the academic year, the 19th graduation ceremony of the IB Diploma program here at GIIS SMART Campus.
On May 22nd, the Quantum Theatre at Global Village campus transformed into a space of pride and promise as 191 graduates walked the stage, cheered on by proud families, teachers, and friends. It was a celebration that honored not just academic milestones, but personal journeys of growth, resilience, and purpose.
The ceremony began with warm messages from the leadership. Chairman and co-founder Mr. Atul Temunikar encouraged students to stay grounded and focused amidst global uncertainty. Principal Ms. Melissa Maria added a voice, reminding the graduating class to lead with courage, compassion, and thoughtfulness, the kind of leadership the world needs today.
A special moment came from our guest of honor, GIIS alumna Ms. Priya Darshini. She looked back on her own school journey with warmth and sincerity and encouraged her graduates to stay committed to their craft. Because, as she said, success always follows passion.
Continuing through the words of our parent speakers, Mr. Rahul Upadhyay reflected on his daughter's transformation from a curious kindergartner to a confident young woman. Ms. Mamata, a parent of the two IB graduates, praised the nurturing environment GIIS has provided throughout the years.
But the emotions weren't just in the speeches. Teachers came forward to felicitate each graduate with warm hugs and quiet words of encouragement.
And then came the performances, a tribute from the juniors to the seniors, a dynamic medley from the school band, a graceful classical dance, and a high-energy Western dance captured the spirit of the celebration.
As the evening came to a close, there was a sense of something profound. A chapter ending, yes, but more importantly, a new one beginning.
The class of 2025 leaves behind a legacy of purpose and potential, and they carry with them the hopes of a community that believes in their future.
To our graduates, thank you for inspiring us. Your journey continues and we can't wait to see where it takes you next.
Today, we bring you the story of a rising star from grade 8, Nan Kandaria, who has made waves in the international chess arena.
At just 13, Nivan has earned the prestigious Candidate Master title after a brilliant, undefeated run at a tournament held in Hungary.
He scored an impressive 7.5 out of 9, defeating 2 international masters and 1 FIDE master, and finishing a full point ahead of his closest rival, Farago Sando.
And just when he thought that was impressive enough, Nivan recently won his 211th award at the Open Chess Tournament held in Singapore.
Our Smart 360 host sat down to talk with Nivan to talk about his preparation, passion for his chess, and what lies ahead.
That's right, Vaibhav. Let's hear what he had to say about his journey so far.
Let's rewind a little, shall we? How did it all begin when you first discovered chess? And was there a moment when you thought, this is something I really want to pursue seriously?
My father introduced chess to me when I was 4. And it was then I found out that I had an instinctive knack for the game. I started playing tournaments and taking classes, and by the time I was 7, I was playing or training chess up to 18 hours a week. It was then that I thought that this could be a professional career.
Juggling school and chess must be quite the balancing act. How do you manage your studies, especially when you're preparing or traveling to big tournaments?
Honestly, it's no easy task. Even before the game starts, it is critical to analyze the opponent's playstyle and change your own to get an upper hand. This means that there is very less time for studies. Any free time I get between rounds, I put towards studying.
As I've heard, some of your games have lasted over 5 hours. A big wow. That takes some serious focus. What goes through your mind during such long matches, and how do you stay so calm under that pressure?
It is impossible not to take any stress during the game. What I do is try to block out everything around me except my practice and the board. This negates any distractions.
That's quite understandable. I've heard you've played an incredible tournament in Hungary, unbeaten and over 120 rating points gained. What did your preparation look like leading up to that event?
As I've mentioned before, even before the round starts, a lot of preparation has to be done to get the upper hand. This means a lot of late nights and early mornings spent trying to do better than your opponent.
And now that you've achieved this amazing milestone, what's next? Are you already preparing for your international master title? What's the dream from here?
Even though I've achieved this, I'm not taking a break. Every day I prepare a minimum of 2 hours and going up to 6 hours, and now hopefully in another 1.5 years I will be able to achieve the IM title too.
That's truly inspiring. Nivan, it's been such a pleasure having you with us. Your story is a powerful reminder that age is no barrier when passion and discipline comes together.
Again, I'm grateful for you hosting me.
Until next time, this is Dhanshri signing off.
What an inspiring journey. Nivan, congratulations once again. You truly earned your place in the limelight.
What if a creature from the Ice Age could walk among us again? In a stunning leap of science, researchers have recreated a modern version of the legendary Direwolf using ancient DNA and cutting-edge gene editing.
That's right, Sahiti. The effort comes from Colossal Biosciences, a company making headlines for its work with extinct species. By extracting DNA from fossil remains, some dating back from 13,000 to 72,000 years, they managed to reconstruct critical portions of the direwolf genome.
With their data in hand, they turned to modern-day grey wolves, editing their DNA to introduce direwolf-like traits. The resulting embryos were then implanted into surrogate domestic dogs, an extraordinary intersection of science and innovation.
Now, while these aren't exact clones of the direwolves that once roamed prehistoric North America, they are the closest genetic approximation we've seen. It's a compelling glimpse into what once was and what might be possible again.
These animals are currently being raised in a controlled preserve. There are no plans to release them into the wild. For now, the focus remains on education, scientific research, and conservation awareness.
And in doing so, the project is helping pave the way for the future ecological restoration efforts, raising important questions about what it means to bring back a species and how we do so responsibly.
An awe-inspiring blend of history, science, and ethics. This story is a reminder that innovation, when guided thoughtfully, can help us reconnect with the natural world, even the parts we thought we lost forever. Vaibhav, we've been hearing so much about technology is really changing lives, but this one really stood out.
You're talking about the AI-driven school meals program?
Yes, earlier this year, India launched what's now the world's largest AI-powered school nutrition initiative, and it's already showing incredible results.
Yes, it's now called PM Poshan, and this year, it's been upgraded with artificial intelligence to ensure that every child in the government schools get fresh, nutritious food every single day.
It's such a smart move. These systems now track everything from delivery timings to kitchen hygiene and food quality. And if there's a delay or issue, staff are alerted right away.
Which means no more cold lunches or missing meals. But what really impressed me is how the AI adjusts menus based on age, region, and health data, like BMI, to keep the meals balanced and nutritious.
And that kind of personalization is making a real difference, especially in rural schools. Reports say attendance has improved and students are more attentive and energetic in class.
It's amazing how the right use of technology can tackle something as basic yet vital as nutrition.
And now, this program is drawing international attention, with other countries looking to adopt a similar model.
It's definitely a proud moment using innovation not just for advancement but for care and impact.
Hello everyone, I am Kashri Pahuja from IGCSE 9D. I would like to recommend Simplicity by Paulo Coelho. Best known for his novel, The Alchemist, Coelho once again distills profound ideas into a brief, insightful read. Simplicity is a collection of reflections, quotes, and short stories that encourage readers to focus on what truly matters in life. According to Coelho, happiness doesn't come from wealth, power, or possessions. Instead, he gently reminds us that love, peace, and self-awareness are the real keys to a meaningful life. His poetic and calming language makes the book a soothing experience. What makes Simplicity special is its call to slow down. In a fast-paced world, it teaches us to appreciate the little things, whether it's spending time with loved ones or simply watching a sunset. Even if you are not an avid reader, the messages are easy to grasp and deeply inspiring. Overall, Simplicity is a short but powerful read, perfect for students or anyone seeking contentment and gratitude. If you enjoy books that are thought-provoking and calming, this one is absolutely worth your time.
So viewers, with this, we have come to the end of this season.
Stay tuned for our next season, where we will be delving into fascinating updates from our campuses and delivering the freshest news from across the globe.
Until next time, this is Direwolf
And this is Saiti
signing off.